Good evening. I'm Chanel, vehicle title expert. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, and I thank y'all in advance for subscribing. So tonight I will be talking about emissions inspections in Virginia, and I will talk about what an emissions inspection is, some vehicle exemptions regarding emissions inspections, and lastly, how emissions inspections can impact your registrations. So an emissions inspection is a requirement normally for vehicles that are in highly populated areas and where there's a lot of traffic. The purpose is to have certain vehicles examined or inspected, pertaining to the exhaust and other matters, so that those vehicles in question can be monitored and, potentially reduce any air pollution in that area in question. In the state of Virginia, vehicles that are required to get emissions inspections are in Northern Virginia. Okay, so cities such as Arlington, Fairfax, or counties like Loudoun, Fairfax County, Stafford, etc. Those areas, are impacted pertaining to, emissions inspection requirements. With that being said, if your vehicle is, brand new, you're getting your vehicle titled and registered in Virginia for the first time, and you reside in Northern Virginia, your vehicle will be exempt from that emissions inspection. Some other exemptions would be if you have a motorcycle, certain diesel fueled vehicles. Also, if your vehicle is 25 years old or older. These are a few exemptions from that emissions inspection requirement. But if you're in Northern Virginia, do your research, pertaining to your vehicle that you have. You may be required, or you could be exempt from that emissions inspection. So prepare yourself before you get your registration done or your registration renewed. Okay. Now, emissions inspections can impact your registration matters, whether you are getting plates for the first time, getting your registration done for the first time, or whether you are renewing. And so if you are in Northern Virginia, pay close attention as it can impact you. I want to start off by saying that the emissions inspection and the state inspection for Virginia are not the same. And I felt the need to say that because dealing with titles and registrations in Virginia, a lot of times when we ask for that emissions inspection, the customer would give us the state inspection. So again, they're not the same. They are totally different. Totally different. So be very mindful of that. Emissions inspections can impact your registration matters by, number one, if you don't have that past emissions inspection on file with the DMV. So what would normally happen is that you will go to a certified service station to get your emissions inspection done. And the station in question will submit it to the Virginia DMV. And the Virginia DMV will normally get the results within 24 hours. And if you pass, they will have that information accordingly. So if that happens, good. You don't really have to do a whole lot in terms of verifying the information with DMV. However, I have seen times in which, whether it's a system issue, a glitch, or what have you, and that emissions inspection does not show up, or it is not connected to the Virginia DMV for whatever matter. I don't know. It could be a system issue of some sort, but sometimes it does cause an issue where that the results are not, connected with the Virginia DMV. So I recommend that you have a paper copy that you can keep on hand and submit to the DMV. And if you're going into the DMV, make sure you have that paper copy of your emissions inspection report so that you can show the clerk. Okay, so what happens if the Virginia DMV does not have record of your emissions inspection or the past emissions inspection? As a courtesy, the Virginia DMV will give you a 1 month registration period for your registration time. And this is a courtesy from the Virginia DMV so that you can go to your service station and comply with the emissions inspection requirement. They will give you that 1 month. Now, I want to add, if you have any other stop on your record, such as an SR22 or unpaid personal property taxes, or in essence, multiple stops, then you could be denied of that 1 month registration time. So it really depends. Hopefully you don't have any other stops, but if you do, sometimes it can stop you from getting that 1 month. It is possible, as I shared in prior videos, for people to have multiple stops on their record. Okay, now, if you have that 1 month extension and you do not get your emissions inspection done within that 1 month period, then unfortunately the DMV will not give you another extension. Okay, so you put yourself at risk for now driving on expired plates. So you want to get that emissions inspection done within that 30-day window. Okay, very important. So what happens after you get that emissions inspection done? You would just submit it to the Virginia DMV, and then the DMV will give you that full 1 year or 2 year registration time that you are seeking. Okay, the good news in terms of payment or fees, when it comes to getting that 1 month registration time, if you need that courtesy, the Virginia DMV will not charge you the full registration period. It's going to be prorated. So when you come back to get your registration done, assuming you have your past emissions inspection done, then they would charge you for that full 1 or 2 year amount that would be due. Okay, so keep that in mind when it comes to getting your emissions inspections done. You want to be mindful of it. I recommend just again having that paper on hand, even though the Virginia DMV normally gets it electronically from that service center, but you still want to have the paper copy on hand. If you are required to visit the DMV, just have it with you so that you will not have any surprises. So I hope this segment on emissions inspections help you guys out tonight so you can be proactive. For those of you that are in Northern Virginia and you're trying to get your registration matters done and done in a timely manner. If you have any questions or want to share feedback, please drop me a line below. Please check me out on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I hope to hear from you soon.